So I'm going to go to your house first, and we're going to take a look there to see what happens. A wooden block set, as well as display home. Welcome, our homes have a spacious 7-room layout for your comfort. Come check out our open houses before they close. Please note, due to the ongoing pandemic, our current showings are all digital. So we have a list of 12 different furnishings here. So I see some of these items in the buildings, like in the rooms. So like phones, there's a phone here and there's a phone here. And there's a phone here. Is there a phone in every room? Oh, is that a phone? Red telephone there? I have a guess as to what's going on here. The first thing that came to mind is we have a 7-room layout. I was thinking of a 7-segment display. So digital clock. So I'm wondering if perhaps we like highlight the rooms that have these items in it, and then we get numbers or letters somehow. Alright, so we're starting with, I think it was telephones, right? So we see there's a telephone here, for sure, and here, and here. We also have, do we have a telephone here? I don't see one. We have red telephone here, and another telephone over here. And we have a telephone down here for sure. So we had everything except for the middle room, so that's either an O or a 0, I think. Starting at the top, we have a faucet on the big screen TV. And then we don't have a faucet in this room. Oh, yep, there's one on the poster there, sorry. We also have a faucet here. We have 2 faucets in the middle. We have a faucet there, a faucet on the wall there, and a faucet there. They all have faucets. Alright, so next up is umbrellas. What has an umbrella? We have an umbrella up there, here, here. Almost wondering, okay, so this one has an umbrella. I'm almost wondering if they're all in all of the rooms, but if I'm only supposed to count some somehow. I don't see an umbrella here. Umbrella in a glass. Oh, did I miss that umbrella before? Yeah, you're right. I'm almost wondering if they're all present in every room and if there's some additional trick to figuring out which ones are actually important. So what about drawers and televisions? Let's just do them together. Here's a drawer and television, drawer and television, drawer and television, drawer and a television, drawers, television, television, drawers, drawer, television. Yeah, they all seem to have them. On or off. They could all, everything's on or off. I noticed this with the phones too. Some of the phones are hung up while some of them are off the hook. So I think every room has all of them, but we're maybe only supposed to, I think, like, look, the bottles have caps on or caps off. I think that's what we're supposed to do, is maybe only pay attention to certain things. So let's look at just the phones that are on. We have the one at the top. These 2 are off. That seems pretty on to me. It's turned on at least. And then we have phone on the hook, off the hook here, and on the hook. So that just gives us... Oh, that would give us the number 4, or the ones that are off. The on ones don't really make anything, A, E, and D. So I think for off we're going with 4 here. And maybe we're trying to get all the ones that are off everywhere. Or maybe it's like in use. Maybe we're trying to find things that are actively in use. I don't know. Let's go to faucets and see what we get for faucets. This one's on. On. Off. On. On. This one's off. And this one's on. So in this case, the on ones all make a number 3. So maybe in use is a better... Books. We have closed books up top. We have closed books over here. Open book. Closed book. Open book. Closed books. Closed books. So I think we need our closed books that time. That makes an E. Oh, never mind. We want our open books that make a 1. Fans. We have a fan on here. Is that fan on? Genuinely can't tell. This is just a picture of a fan. Is that being used? I don't know. This fan's on. That fan looks pretty on to me. And that one's on. So we have what? We have D, E, G, and A. So it's either... I guess it has to be a 2, so that means that this fan is actively being used? How do we justify that? I guess it's open. If it's closed, you're not using it. If you open it... Okay, so that's a 2. So now, do we index these? That looks right to me. It's numbers to art. Numbers to art. That's, probably... probably has to do with our paintings at Jolly Red's Treasure Trawler. We're going to take a look at Your House Wooden Blocks next. Okay. So your house with the wooden blocks. Like I said last time, we have 4 colored cubes, and they lead to a cryptic clue somehow. And then there's a block down here. So it looks like we need, what? Combine the colors to get a cryptic clue to then get something. So I'm wondering, because this has to be a part 2, yeah? So the museum's part 1 was this gallery with a bunch of images. Which is possible. I mean, there's 24 of these. Most of these were 2 words, but some of them were longer. Okay, I just saw our goal seems to be to get all the purples. Press release initially covered by Google. Oh, I do have bench press. So I feel like I figured out where bench press goes. It goes here. At least I'm pretty sure it goes there. Harris on Harrison Ford. Ah, that sounds good. So Harrison Ford vehicle swerved in breaking apart something column. Organized competition among... Okay, well what is this? COL something S. In case anybody hasn't seen cat searches before, you can do like COL, a letter, and then your S. And we can say we also want that letter to be a word by itself. Okay, probably slightly longer than... Okay, so I'm going to scroll through these and see if any of them match anything we have over here. Could be colleagues, League of Legends. Yeah. So I wonder if the green ones were always taking the first word, and if the yellow ones were always taking the last word. So we want Larry and something without saying Y. So I assume we need a last word that has a Y in it, and I saw Ivy earlier. I actually like that. I'm going to put Ivy in there. So if we have Larry and Ivy without the Y, so Ivy, Larry with Ivy, organized. So we need to anagram Larry with IV to get rivalry. I don't know what red, yellow, green, blue going into cryptic clue means. Because really only... Oh, I see. Okay, this is only connecting the yellow and the green. So the yellow and green go into the cryptic clue, which is then the answer to black, maybe? Ah, wait, I think I see what's happening here. Red, yellow is going to be one of our answers from gallery. Green, blue is another answer from gallery. We take the yellow and the green to complete a cryptic clue. That cryptic clue answer is black. And then we can take red, blue, and black and plug them in down here. So, what? Rivalry goes here in black. And we also had, what? Yellow was ivy, which means red is poison. And then leagues was green, so of legends is blue. And so now I assume I index, so I take... Or no, maybe I'm not indexing. Am I just taking the first 3 letters? What am I doing? P-O minus O plus R would give PR? Oh, so you're saying that our middle words make a phrase as well? So like we had poison, ivy, ivy league. Well, that's going to make finding these pairs a lot easier. Actually, I kind of like opens of this. Hold on. This would give tall. Tally? Tally. Okay, I like open here. Let me see if there's another one here. Heads? Head count? Yeah, head count. Okay. And so this is heads of all these countries gives tally. And so that means our red is the one that comes before yellow, yeah. So red is a rush of blood to thee. And I'm off again, there we go. And blue is Basie or Bassie. So this now gives us AR minus BA minus TA. Yeah, so I don't know how these are working yet. Sorry. All right, culture goes here and pop. Pop-up produced by Rascal, lacking a bit of culture. Oh, it could be an ad? So a CAD. Is a CAD a Rascal? Okay, so I think we have all of our cryptic clues over here. So maybe I'll keep track on the right here of where we are with everything. So we add P and N, and then we get rid of an O. So I'm going to get rid of that O. Now in this row, we add an M, get rid of an H, and we add an H. So I'm guessing we just get rid of the H that we're adding right away, because I don't see another H anywhere in there. Here, I don't feel like this is right. Maybe I'm wrong, but this doesn't feel correct. It doesn't feel like the right steps. I wonder if we're meant to treat these letters as numbers and then get other letters that way. So like if ABA is 1, 2, and 1, would this first letter be a 4? What if we tried that for all of them? O. O is 15, plus E is 5, so 20, and A is 1, so 21. Is that a U, which is an O? So the first word of our 3513 is duo. Duo men's. Duo men's a rip. And the answer to that is pair, I believe. Duo is a pair. Men's is an anagram indicator. So we're anagramming a rip to get pair. We started with the museum gallery, right? We ended with this, which is your house. And we get the answer pair. Pair is correct! We've solved one. This means we've solved... Wait, how many is that? We've solved 7. Is that another unlock? 7 is another unlock. Let's see what happens next. The last 2 times that we updated the unlock state, people died gruesome deaths, and we had to investigate them at the start of the next stream. So that's probably what we're going to be doing again. Let's check it out. Alright, so nothing outwardly looks different here. Let's just start clicking around to a few different places. Okay, everything seems fine at the treasure trawler. Everyone's okay at the campsite, thank goodness. DIY workbench. Seems like a likely place for a murder, but no, everybody's fine there. Elf Santa is still fine in our house. Oh no, the museum! We have another murder! So we have the dead body of Blathers now. And just like how we started the last 2 streams, this is probably a good warm-up for next stream to start out. Alright, thank you all so much for your help in chat. Thank you everybody for watching. Have a great day, and as always, happy escaping.